Hi guys, this is KB at 99 and I have a different type of video for you guys. So in some of my previous videos I've spoken about how I've been working on simplifying my life and just really focusing on what's important to me. And part of that has been cleaning out my closet, and it's been a process of a few years. I've probably been cleaning out my closet, which might sound dramatic for some people, for about 3 years. So I went through a stage where I went thrift shopping and I would just buy a lot of stuff that I thought was different style and I thought that I would look good in, and like something that I wanted to try to, I don't know, to get some cool looks basically. And I just accumulated a lot of stuff. I didn't only go to thrift stores, but I would also use shopping as a hobby of mine. It was something I was able to do on my own. I didn't rely on anybody. I can do it at any time. I could do it on my way back home from work. I could do it on a Friday night when I had nothing to do. And it was fun, and it's awesome to dress up and buy new things. But then little by little I have just been moved and convinced, a lot by my sister actually, to clear out my closet. There were a lot of things in there that I only used once or twice, that I barely used, that I used only in special occasions. So just things that were sitting there, and I did not want to let go of them because I had the mentality, the thought that I paid money for them and I want to be able, to use them. But the time never came to use them because either I did not want to wear it, or I had so much that when I had an opportunity to wear it, it just didn't get a chance. It didn't stand a chance because I didn't like it. So like I couldn't even wear it out, like meaning in a sense of, breaking it because I've used it so much. It just had so much to go around that it would never get to that stage. So I've cleared out my closet multiple times. I started, like I said, a few years ago, and then as I've moved, I keep cleaning my closet, and then some things that I've been holding on to, I've been giving away, and I want to show you today some of the things that I've been holding on to, more the categories of the things I've been holding on to and how I kind of broke out of holding on to them. So first thing is things that are not your style anymore. So I bought these shorts at H&M, oh goodness gracious, 6 years ago, and they are just white shorts, actually have nice pockets, but they have these pocket things, flaps, and then the belt hoops are very thick. They fit me very well, but this isn't my style anymore. I feel like the shorts are too thick, basically, in their detailing. I think I wouldn't mind this here, but it's just too thick. So I kept holding on to these because they were white. I can wear them with anything, but they're not my style anymore. And I think it's hard to recognize that you've moved on because these are in great condition. I used them multiple times, but they're almost brand new. And it's hard to say something that I paid money for I'm not going to use anymore because I don't feel like wearing it. Well, you're not wearing it anymore, so you holding on to it is not going to help you at all, or even the piece. So just be grateful that you had it, that you used it, and pass it on to somebody who would love it, or somebody who is in need of it. And that way you've kind of closed that cycle and you can move on. Something else that I identified in my closet were things that I grew too old to wear. And some people would say, like, you still look so young. But there's some things that I feel don't, even though you might still look good in them, they don't make you look good, They don't add to you in the best light. Some people say, hey, if you have the body, go ahead and wear it and use it. I think that you can still look amazing, but the fashion changes. Just as when you're a little girl, when you're young, you wear things with, I don't know, embroideries and cartoons. Then when you're older, you might still wear those details, but not in the same way that when you were a little kid. So this is a dress that I love. I love stripes, and it's just a dress from Forever 21, um, like shirt style, and it goes all the way down. And I like to wear a belt around it. However, I put it on one day and I noticed how short it looked and how it made me look like a 12-year-old, basically, because it has the cinched waist with the belt and then it opens up, and it was pretty short. It was still, like, I could still wear it out, but I would have to be careful, and I decided that I don't want to look like a preteen. So moved on. If it would have been a bit longer, then I think like the skirt would have flowed better, but I had to say goodbye to this. This is something I really like, and I would wear out with like running errands, or just can put some nice shoes on and it looks much dressier. But I am past that time of my life, so I have to say goodbye to it and then probably find another substitute. So that's something to look forward to. Okay, so I know I like the style, so I can search for a substitute for it, and that's actually fun for me because it's more shopping. And then finally, the idea that you have to have things of every color. I don't know why I had that thought. I thought like I had to have a t-shirt, a shirt, every color, because like you never know. And I'm thinking it doesn't have to be every color. It just has to be the colors that I like. I do believe that you should have things that are, you should have like a few staple things, like a white nice shirt, a little black dress, black pants, because those things, you add something else to it and they look completely different, and they're very basic. They're just like a blank canvas, basically. But then for the rest, just wear the colors that you like. And so I have these red pants that are still in great condition. I like the fabric, but I don't wear red pants. I used to wear them when I started working at an office, and I think they look nice, but if I picture myself wearing this style of red pants and these red pants, I feel like I don't like the look. It's not a bad look, but it's just not something I like on me. So I do wear red pants, but they're a different style, and because they're more modern, I feel like they can go off for trendy, and then this is more like, I don't know, like a mom style in my mind for me. If you like to wear it, then go you, but not for me. So I wanted to share that with you because I feel like these type of things hold us back from letting go of things that we don't need. It's just kind of these fake categories that we've put ourselves into, and we don't want to let go of our past self. And if we don't let go of our past self, we're not embracing our current self. So I really hope that this was of benefit to you, because I had seen things like this before, but until I saw it in my own closet and was willing to say, you know, it's okay. I can move on. I don't have to have this piece forever. Until I got to that point, it was hard for me to clear out. So my last clearing was the last time I got stuff out of my closet. I don't know, maybe a month or two ago, and that was when I let go of like some stuff that I had that I really liked, like some blue skinny corduroy pants that I liked but I barely wore. Okay, next, these things were part of that purge, and it feels good. I don't miss that stuff. It was nice to have it, but I don't miss it. I don't use it. I don't miss it. So I hope that this is something that helps you. And then, of course, if you guys have any questions or anything else you'd like me to chat about regarding this, definitely let me know. This has been one of the things that has really, really, really helped me understand how simplifying my life can make my life better, and also how it's helped me, that it has also helped me, sorry, to understand how I spend my money better, or how I can spend my money better. You guys have a great day. Bye.